Welcome to Amazing Life 1-2 channel guides. Today you watching Elisha Cuthbert, Canadian actress, lifestyle biography and beautiful photos. I hope you enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe channel. Thank you for watching video. Your favorite actress biography photos images. If you want to see, please comment. Biography. Elisha Cuthbert, Canadian actress and model known for role as Kim Bauer in the TV series 24. Birthday November 30th, 1982, Sagittarius. Born in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Elisha Cuthbert is a Canadian actress and model who gained recognition in Hollywood after playing the role of Kim Bauer in the Fox action drama series 24, and Danielle in the teen comedy film The Girl Next Door. Before relocating to Los Angeles, she began her career as a child model and worked in the Canadian entertainment industry in films like Dancing on the Moon, Airspeed and Believe series, such as Are You Afraid of the Dark, and Popular Mechanics for Kids, and the telefilm Lucky Girl. Following an appearance in the British romantic comedy Love Actually, she acted in a bunch of Hollywood movies including House of Wax, The Quiet, Captivity, He Was a Quiet Man, and The Six Wives of Henry LaFay. She had main roles in the ABC sitcom Happy Endings and the Netflix comedy series The Ranch. She was named TV's Most Beautiful Woman by Maxim magazine. Quick facts: Canadian celebrities born in November, also known as Elisha Ann Cuthbert. Elisha Ann Cuthbert. Fanouf. Age 40 years, 40-year-old female's family, spouse ex, Dion Fanouf. Father, Kevin Cuthbert. Mother, Patricia Cuthbert. Siblings, Jonathan Cuthbert, Leanne Cuthbert. Children, Zafire Fanouf. Born country, Canada. Models, actresses. Height, 5 feet 3 inches 160 centimeters. 5 feet 3 inches. Females. City, Calgary, Canada. Childhood and early life. Elisha Ann Cuthbert was born on November 30th, 1982, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, to an automotive design engineer, Kevin, and his wife, Patricia, a housewife. She grew up with two younger siblings, brother, Jonathan, and sister, Leanne, in the Greenfield Park, a borough in Longueuil, Quebec, and as a result can speak French fluently. She was a member of Girl Guides of Canada and completed her school graduation from Centennial Regional High School in 2000. At the age of 17, she moved from Toronto, Ontario, to Los Angeles, California, with a deadline of 6 weeks to start a career in acting, and bagged a role in 24 in the 5th week. Career. Elisha Cuthbert was only 9 years old when she began modeling for children's clothing and footwear. In 1996, she first appeared on television as an extra on the Canadian horror anthology series Are You Afraid of the Dark, and was subsequently offered a recurring role on it. Along with Jay Baruchel, she co-hosted the episode, Hollywood FX, of the Canadian educational series Popular Mechanics for Kids in 1997, and was offered to host another episode in 1999. While traveling around the globe as a correspondent for the award-winning show, she was noticed by then U.S. First Lady Hillary Clinton, who invited her to the White House. Working in the Canadian film industry during her early career, she appeared in the family drama Dancing on the Moon 1997 and the disaster thriller Airspeed 1998 before co-starring in Believe 1999 with Ricky Mabe. In 2001, she won a Gemini Award for her performance in the television film Lucky Girl. After relocating to Hollywood, she portrayed the role of Kim Bauer on Fox's 24, which established her image as a sex icon that was further reinforced by the various magazine covers that followed immediately after. She portrayed the main role for 3 seasons before leaving to focus on her film career, but returned to the series several times as a guest star and also provided her voice in 24, The Game. In 2003, she played a small role in the comedy film Old School and was part of the ensemble cast of the Christmas-themed romantic comedy Love Actually, which was a huge box office success. Her first big break came when she was cast in the role of Danielle, an ex-porn star who falls in love with a straight-A student, in the romantic comedy The Girl Next Door. While Elisha Cuthbert initially had reservations about playing the role, after being convinced by director Luke Greenfield, she researched the role by reading biographies of adult actresses and also met with some of them. She eventually earned 2 MTV Movie Awards nominations for Best Kiss and Best Breakthrough Performance for the movie and was praised for her capable comic acting. She next appeared alongside Paris Hilton and Chad Michael Murray in the 2005 film House of Wax, a remake of the 1953 horror film, in which she played the role of Carly Jones. The film failed to impress critics despite financial success. In 2005, she co-produced the psychological thriller, The Quiet, in which she played 17-year-old sexually abused cheerleader Nina after the director deemed her too prominent to play the invisible character. She appeared in the music videos for Maroon 5's She Will Be Loved 2004, Weezer's Perfect Situation 2005, and Paris Hilton's Nothing in This World 2006. She saw a low phase when she was nominated in the Worst Actress category of the Razzie Award for her role as a fashion model imprisoned by a psychopath in the 2007 thriller Captivity. She went on to play a quadriplegic in the drama film He Was a Quiet Man 2007, and a wealthy, fun-loving girl in My Sassy Girl 2008. In 2008, she returned to television with the pilot of the failed American version of the Channel 4 drama NY Lawn, and also starred in the Canadian miniseries Guns. She was a judge on an episode of Project Runway Canada and played the role of Tim Allen's daughter in the family comedy, The Six Wives of Henry Lefay, released primarily on DVD. She played the recurring role of Maxine Denver in the ABC crime drama The Forgotten in 2010, and in 2011-13, appeared in the main role of Alex Kirkovich in the ABC ensemble comedy Happy Endings. In 2012, she hosted the American Music Awards and appeared in the music video Here Comes My Man by the Gaslight Anthem. She played a small role in the 2014 black comedy Just Before I Go, and in 2015, starred as Lizzie, a lesbian pregnant with her best friend's child, in the short-lived NBC sitcom One Big Happy. She was cast in the sports comedy Goon, Last of the Enforcers 2017, and the Netflix series The Ranch 2016-20, in which her character, Abby Phillips Bennett, was promoted to main role after one season. Family and personal life. Elisha Cuthbert dated Trace Ayala, the best friend and business partner of singer-songwriter and actor Justin Timberlake, in 2003-05, and was engaged to him in 2004. However, they broke off the engagement in November 2005, following which Timberlake wrote the song What Goes Around Comes Around, allegedly about Cuthbert cheating Ayala with hockey player Sean Avery. She began dating Avery soon after, but broke up with him in 2007, following which she became involved in a relationship with another hockey player, Dion Phaneuf. In 2008, Avery was suspended for 6 games and then kicked off the team by the Dallas Stars after he made a crude remark on his ex-girlfriend's new affair with Phaneuf. Cuthbert and Phaneuf announced their engagement in September 2012 and got married on July 6, 2013, at St. James Catholic Church in Summerfield, Prince Edward Island. The couple, who reside at Phaneuf's waterfront estate outside New London, Prince Edward Island, welcomed daughter Sapphire Phaneuf on December 21, 2017. Trivia. Both Elisha Cuthbert's mother and her brother played ice hockey, and she is a huge hockey fan who held Los Angeles Kings season ticket. In 2005, she had a blog titled Hollywood Hockey Thoughts on NHL.com, even though she did not post regularly during the season. These are Elisha Cuthbert's best performances, ranked. Elisha Cuthbert will appear in the upcoming horror movie The Cellar. Here's a look at her best performances, ranked. Elisha Cuthbert is a Canadian actress whose career has spanned the last 3 decades, beginning with her TV debut on Are You Afraid of the Dark? Cuthbert received a great deal of recognition for her performance in the teen comedy The Girl Next Door, which gained her more regular work as an actress. From there, Cuthbert starred in a string of comedy, romance, and horror hits. While Cuthbert began her career as a young actor, her career has not slowed down over the years. From her wrap-up on The Ranch in 2020, she has moved on to new works like The Cellar, premiering at the upcoming South by Southwest Festival, Bandit, and Friday Afternoon in the Universe, all set to be released in 2022. With all these films to anticipate this year, it's only right that we look back on some of Cuthbert's past work. These are Elisha Cuthbert's best performances, ranked. 8. House of Wax. House of Wax is a modern remake of the original 1933 mystery of the Wax Museum. The film follows a group of college students who wind up stranded after getting a flat tire. The group searches for help and soon find that their only hope is in the only building open, the Wax Museum. Upon discovering that the museum is not what it appears, they realize they are being hunted by the twin brothers who run the museum. Elisha Cuthbert plays the role of Carly, the main character who nearly falls victim to the owners of the museum. While House of Wax was subject to a great deal of criticism, it is an overall fun thriller that is worth the watch. 7. Old School. When Luke Wilson discovers his girlfriend has been cheating on him with a number of people, at the same time, he moves to a new location where his best friends Frank Will Ferrell and Beanie Vince Vaughn begin to hang out. Thanks to Mitch's new pad being so near the local college, the trio decides to start their own fraternity. Elisha Cuthbert plays the small but unforgettable role of Darcy Goldberg, Mitch's one-night stand who helps Mitch begin the process of forgetting his ex. Old School was well received in the box office, and while a potential sequel was written by Scott Armstrong, co-writer of the original film, it was turned down by Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn. The Quiet. This disturbing thriller follows the story of the newly orphaned deaf girl who is brought into the Dear family. While the Dear family may look perfect on the outside, they are the definition of dysfunction, from matriarch Olivia's drug abuse to Nina's open abuse of Dot. There is one thing that Nina and Dot have in common, and that is that they both carry huge secrets. Playing the role of the snooty cheerleader Nina, Elisha Cuthbert shows her mean side in The Quiet. The Quiet was criticized for oversimplifying the plot and for not utilizing both Camilla Bell and Cuthbert's talents. 5 Happy Endings. Wrapping up its final season in 2013, Happy Endings was a comedy series that follows the lives of 6 young adults as they navigate adulthood and their relationships with each other. Elisha Cuthbert plays the role of Alex, the youngest of the group, who leaves her fiancé Dave at the altar on their wedding day. Alex is not the brightest bulb in the tanning booth and is often confused at many of the group's jokes. Happy Endings was subject to critical acclaim, nominated for a number of awards, including the Online Film and Television Association Award for Best Ensemble in a Comedy Series for He Was a Quiet Man. He Was a Quiet Man follows Bob who, tormented by his mundane work life, decides to carry out his fantasies and go on a murderous rampage at his workplace only to discover that his colleague Ralph has beat him to it. In the heat of the moment, Bob shoots Ralph dead, saving Vanessa's life, despite her become quadriplegic. This wonderfully dark comedy stars Christian Slater as Bob and Elisha Cuthbert as Vanessa. The film won a number of awards, including Best Feature at Seattle's True Independent Film Festival. Needless to say, there is no other film on the market quite like this one, and is definitely worth the watch if you're in the mood for some dark humor. 3 Are You Afraid of the Dark? This one may come as a surprise to some, but Elisha Cuthbert was indeed in Are You Afraid of the Dark, as Megan, a member of the Midnight Society from 1999 to 2000. Are You Afraid of the Dark follows the group of young members of the Midnight Society as they take turns telling ghost stories. The show aired for 11 years and became a staple in many children's lives. The series' popularity and legacy led to a revival